Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Today we're doing a reading for you and your person. This is a love reading for anyone with placements in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Aquarius, we're going to go through the energies for you on the left here, for your person on the right, and then we're going to cover some additional detail with the tarot. What I see here is a situation where you and the person you're connecting with have been in the recent past, you were on a very high note. You were possibly in the honeymoon stage with this person where things were very lovely, they were happy, they were joyful. And I do see that for some reason on your end, Aquarius, that seems to be shaky. That feeling of like everything going well, going with the flow, everything melding together very well. There's something that may have happened here, and we'll get more with the tarot, but it seems to me that something has shaken you, Aquarius, at this time. Something has you a little bit perhaps confused or in your feelings. This person is having a bit of trouble understanding you as well and understanding your behavior. They like to keep things light. You're connecting with someone who likes to keep things joyful and light, who is generally a very happy and positive person. So for the energy of the connection, I get breathe and loyal heart. So I think if you both just take a step back, you're dealing with a person who has good intentions, who has positive intentions, who wants the best, whether that is being together or not. This person has very good intentions towards you, Aquarius, and I get that you also have very good intentions towards this person and towards the connection as a whole. You guys are at your best when things feel at peace. But at this time, I do see that in the here and now, there's been an exchange between you and this person that caused you to feel a little bit shaken, a little bit off balance, perhaps just a little bit confused. And likewise, your person may be at a loss for words. They don't know exactly how to react or what to say. Usually they're very cheerful, but they may be holding back or they may be hesitating to message you because they've picked up on the fact that you're acting a little different or that your vibe is a bit off. And so they're almost like, I don't know how to approach this. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to handle the situation. So I do get that you tend to be in your yang energy, in your more masculine energy, Aquarius, and that you feel a big responsibility for taking care of those you love, for taking care of those, like say your family, your friends, etc. You feel highly responsible for being a leader in your community, for being responsible, and for doing what's right, Aquarius. So there's something that may have rubbed you the wrong way about the way this person behaved, about something they said, perhaps one of their viewpoints. And I do get that those of you I'm connecting with are quite set in your ways when it comes to certain values and beliefs. So that's kind of what may have shaken up the connection a bit. I'm not saying that this is like a deal breaker, but it was enough for you to pause and hesitate and get off that little love cloud for a bit and reassess the connection. You may have put this person on a pedestal, Aquarius. You may have realized because of what happened that perhaps you were too excited too fast and you didn't take time to evaluate certain things that are important to you in a partnership. With the regeneration card, I do see that there's a possibility for this to still be salvaged, for things to be resolved. I don't see this again as a deal breaker. I see this as something that is meant to clear the air. So maybe you have to clear the air with this person after you gather your thoughts. But I do get that for some of you, you've been considering letting go of the connection. So you're kind of in an energy of, do I stay or do I go? Do I run for the hills? Like they may have expressed a viewpoint that you typically tend to have a lot of resistance against, or that you generally reject instantly. Like, had it not been that you've already built some type of rapport with this person or some feelings towards them, had this been earlier in the dating stage for you guys, you probably would have run for the hills, cut them off, etc. But because you know them more intimately at this time, Aquarius, I get that you're wondering if perhaps it's time to challenge that viewpoint, or somehow integrate the way that they see things or the way that they feel. I'm hearing a strong no from some of you on that point, but either way, it's given you pause. We'll get more with the tarot, but there's something here that you feel is a bit off, that threw you off about this person. At the end, we're going to pull guidance from Spirit on what your guides, ancestors, would recommend that you do, on, any guidance spiritually that comes through for you, Aquarius. Show me what's going on for Aquarius's person. So you're dealing with like a dreamer, with somebody who has a lot of goals for the future, who is very excited about life. With the Page of Air, this is someone who could be quite talkative, quite expressive, quite excited about, connecting with others, making friends. They're probably an extrovert. With the King of Earth card, I see that they're responsible and very likely are financially stable. They are very practical at the same time. So even though they have dreams and aspirations, they like to take things one step at a time and be practical, have the resources, gather the resources, make sense of things. They don't necessarily live in the clouds, is what I want to say. With the Temptation card coming out here, this person finds you extremely attractive, Aquarius. They've been just as excited about the connection as you have, and perhaps they also put you on a bit of a pedestal because they like physically, like they like your face, they like your hair, they like the way you dress. They're very smitten with you. Like they feel almost intoxicated in a way when they're around you, when they think of you, when they see your pictures. We have the Queen of Fire at the bottom of the deck for your person as well. So very much excitement about your beauty, about the way you look, about the way you carry yourself. They think of you as quite put together, quite elegant. So let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Wow, lots of things to say. So for you, we got the Empress, Aquarius. Very poised. I got poised. Creativity. You're in a creative energy at this time. You're focused on your future as well, and you're very strict at the moment as far as how that future looks and pans out. You've taken charge of building the life that you desire, Aquarius. You also come up with the Queen of Earth and with the King of Air. So I do get that you're like a bit more like one step ahead of this person when it comes to like finances, career progression, or like how well put together you have your life, your things, your house, your car, etc. And intellectually and spiritually, you guys are a bit on a different level as well. This person comes off as slightly more immature than you are. Not to call them immature in general, but like they're at a maturity level of the Page of Air, while you're at a maturity level of the King of Air. So mentally, you may be a bit further along in your development than this person is, or at least that's how you see it at this time. You had the Eight of Water at the bottom of the deck, so this may be what's causing you to hesitate and decide. Like, you may have said to yourself, I don't want to date someone who isn't mature, who doesn't have their things together, who hasn't progressed this amount by the time they're this age, etc. So it may be something like this that's causing you to hesitate on, like, now that the rose-colored glasses have come off, you may be wondering, like, is this the right thing to do? Should I fight for this connection? Like, is it worth the investment that I know it will take? Is basically what you're considering. You're scrutinizing. Like, you're like, I don't know. Like, I've been burned before. I don't want to repeat lessons. But I do get, with the Ten of Water coming out as well, Aquarius, that this is not the same as what you've seen in the past. While this person may not be at the exact same level you are, they may not be in Emperor energy to match your Empress energy just yet. They're an explorer with the Nine of Fire. They're an explorer. They like to take things slower than you. Their life is just at a different pace, so it's developed differently than yours. That doesn't make them good or bad, lesser than, or less capable or less reliable. It's just different. It's a different approach. I do get with the call card, the call of spirit, I do think that at a soul level, you and this person are quite connected, and that when you're together, you can feel that rush of energy, that unifying, coalescing of their energy with yours, especially for some of you during sex, Aquarius. Like, if you've been sexually active with this person, I think there's like a special place you go to when you guys culminate that activity, like, where you just feel you're extremely connected in more than the physical realm. So let's get your guidance from Spirit, Aquarius. Spirit, what is your guidance? Anything Aquarius needs to hear? Ooh, you got GPS. What else? Ooh, Wrecking Ball. This is fun. And Smooth and Easy. Sorry, that one fell on the ground. So Aquarius, Spirit wants you to know that your GPS is a little bit broken. It's a little bit whacked out. It has been a little bit whacked out in the past, and you know this. Those of you who are resonating with this reading, I believe you know this about yourself, that maybe you've been a little bit too strict, a little bit too demanding when you're analyzing or scrutinizing a new person or a new connection, a new love interest. And there's multiple ways to get to one place. So, sometimes the most direct route has an accident on it or causes more trouble than it's worth. And, going the scenic route, or, taking a new route to get to the same place might be advisable. So Spirit wants you to take a wrecking ball, like break down the walls, break down the biases you might have held in the past, and reassess this person, because they do have very good intentions. They do have a pure heart. They are a very good match for you at a soul level, on a spiritual level. And they're not that far behind when it comes to where they are in this physical existence today, Aquarius. In the here and now, they may not have caught up to where you are in your own eyes. But Spirit wants you to know that if you take things easy, if you take things one step at a time, if you don't get too far ahead of yourself, sometimes Aquarians try to think too far into the future, and it trips them up. So that may be the problem with your GPS, is you analyze things a little too far into the future, a little too fast. Like, you might be on like month 2 of the connection, and you're already like thinking, well, could we get married? Would this work if we lived together? Like, you may be getting just way too far ahead. Whereas if you go one step at a time, stay in the current day, you'll realize that things are actually working out very well between you and this person. So at the bottom, you have Superhero with the 31, which reduces to a 4. I would say that you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to overgive. You don't have to put them on a pedestal, but you know, do give them a chance. You're being encouraged to give this person a chance, to give things time to unfold the way that they would if you didn't stop it, sabotage it, end it early. If you just decided to go for it and let things unfold and see how they go, I think you would have much success here, Aquarius, much stability in this connection. All right, Aquarius, that is all that I have for you. Would love if you could like the video. That helps out my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.